It just seems to get worse. Managing to get up here so quickly, I was like, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. But then we'll get some cracking views from up there. And the path seems to just not exist. Who the heck made these? Look at this gazelle-like, no, Chamonix-like feet. Path. No. Oh yeah, there's a nice path that way. Screw the path. We've got a pro going downhill. You're a super fit dog, aren't you? Yes, you are. I was told there was a Swedish sauna up here with some beautiful women in it. Must be just around the next hill. Starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. We're going to do a fairly big hike. I think it's about 12k or 14, depending on how lost we get. And it's from Ambleside up to Fairfield something. I can't remember if it's anything, but this is definitely a hill walk. I'm going to try and jog it as much as possible with my brother-in-law Simon. He's gone for trousers and 3 litres of water. I've gone for shorts, hill walking boots, but then lightweight everything, and 1.5 litres of water in this. But effectively, we're going to be going way up, all that stuff, and just try and see how fast we can do it. Simon, far faster on the downhill. I consider him to be like one of those mountain goats. He can just fly downhill. I just now can't do downhills very well, so I'm really trying to build my uphill speed. Oh, like this. This is actually what we're going to be going up and round. We're going to be coming back down over there. So we're going up here over all the rocks and somewhere cool. So fingers crossed, stays nice and sunny for this run today. Looks like this is where they do Lake Sky Ultra. So there will be actual course markings, however the course may not be where we're going. So we'll just follow same footpath. Right from the beginning you cross a little bit called Low Sweden Bridge and you're greeted with, there's Grasmere over there, and just look at the valley there. That looks awesome. However, that's the hill that we come down afterwards, so we're going up, way up this way, but just cracking views here, that's for sure. It looks like very quickly there's some road stuff. We apologise for any inconvenience. I don't mind if it's inconvenience as long as it still gets me to the top of the hill. But yeah, we've got a different path instead of what I guess was the main path. Whew, let's keep going. So easily, before you've even done 2 kilometers, you're sweating buckets, you've taken off your jacket and you're hill walking. What I'm trying to do, just to keep my hill walking bit nice and fast, is watching a video of an ultra runner who I follow on YouTube called Sage Kennedy, who recently tried to do the some big run, 100 mile kind of stuff. Anyway, he's giving tips about the uphill bits, saying yeah, lots of small steps. When it gets really steep, hands on, if you don't have like trekking poles or hiking poles, hands on thighs for speed hiking like this. So trying to do that for this bit on the uphill while I can breathe. Oh my god. Right, 20 minutes in, 2 kilometers done. Awesome view over Windermere. Over there, it's Ambleside even. Ambleside there, Windermere there. We've got awesome mountain ridge over there. However, that's not the one that we're going around. The one that we're going around is actually over this. So we just need to wiggle our way up here to go where those little crags are, over them. Then that's us near the first top part. But yeah, no wind, very few flies, just an odd plane. Even though this place is covered in ferns, no flies. Just absolute stunning weather for the 2nd of August. That's great. 2.8k in, and we're now at the side of those crags. I was just saying we were at before. Thought it might have been going along the wrong path. See quite a few walkers down in that valley there. And we haven't seen anybody in this. And we saw a little stile over a wall over there. And also when I said there was no flies, there weren't down there just now. There are, but they're tiny little ones and they come in little clouds. So yeah, even if you're doing this in September the 3rd, that's the actual date, and it's 12 degrees, you'll still be sweating buckets. Although the bottom part of this path was kind of a road, fairly well made out path, the further up you get, bizarrely, it becomes more marshy. Oh god, actually. Hello. How am I to do this? Yeah, so if you were wanting to do this in trainers, you could, but this, yeah, you'd have some pretty soggy trainers if you're doing this. I'm trying to find where other people have crossed, but they all just look like really deep puddles. So you're going to have to do quite a bit of stepping stone action, looking for any stone you can find, like that one there, and go. So yeah, if you're not a gazelle, then you're going to get some very wet shoes on this bit. So be prepared for that. And it just seems to get worse. Looks like people have been down here on their mountain bike. Let's see, squishy, not too bad. And this is on a dry day. If you're doing this in the wet, like on a rainy, wet day or something, this would be a bummer, and this is a bummer. Yeah, this bit sucks. 3.8 kilometers past a big old cairn, and now the path really is super rock. So again, this bit I say, yeah, could definitely be done in trainers, but you want ones with a very strong sole, as so this is slate, very sharp rocks everywhere, and you don't want to be slipping or anything on this. Oh, but yeah, badass. Just past 4 girls with massive rucksacks on their back, chatting away to them. They're doing a massive hike, 4 days of hiking from Keswick all the way back around to Keswick, and climbing up here. Their rucksacks are huge with their because they're going to go wild camping. Yeah, that's the phrase. They're like, yeah, we saw you. What are you doing behind us? I wonder how the heck you're managing to get up here so quickly. I was like, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. And but then now they're behind me. I need to keep up the impression that I'm still running. So every time I see them behind me, got to get into the jogging mode. Oh my goodness. It's only been 50 minutes and I've done just under 4.5 kilometers, and the view for the last wee while, haven't even seen it, because all I've been doing is looking straight down at the ground in front of me. But it looks like pretty soon the path gets steeper. Pretty soon the path gets steeper, but then we'll get some cracking views from up there, up to a place called Fairfield. All I have to say is this is getting really cool around here. At least just a bottomless cliff just now, and the path seems to just not exist, really. But what I want to kind of say is bravo to whoever the shepherd or farmer is that built this stone wall. There's little girls past a minute ago, and there's Simon. But like this, like that's above head height. How did whoever it was that built these even get up to that height after climbing all this? Oh, this is this really gets a bit more technical. Yeah, awesome path, awesome. Now this is a bit I wasn't expecting to see. I didn't remember seeing this on the guidebook, but a nicely made fence. So that way, somebody's made stones have an arrow there. No, an arrow out of stones. So let's go through the fence. See where this goes. Oh. To the fence. Maybe. Still, again, who the heck made these? Like even, oh, it's just amazing, amazing. Boom, 59 minutes 12 seconds. May not be the actual top, but here's where there's the next fence. Now we're getting the cracking view all the way around. So this is all Fairfield, all the way down. This Grasmere is just over there, Ambleside's over there. This is why you're up here for the view. So that's 4.95 kilometers from the car park, which you started at just before Nuke Lane. So still a little bit more incline to do, but just give myself 5 minutes or 3 minutes time to catch my breath, and through that fence, and then sprint up that last bit of the hill till we get to the very top up there. But for 1 hour in, that is a awesome view. In fact, you can see that's Windermere that goes right around the corner, and then beyond that is the Irish Sea, something like that. And there's what's it called over there? That's not old. Is that old? No, Collington Water? No, something that starts with the C. Something. But awesome. I think getting pretty darn close to the top just now, and one thing's for sure, a big temperature drop. It's feeling nice and cool just now. Like back down there, even though it was about 12-13 degrees Celsius, it was sweaty. Here at the top, I'm much more exposed, much closer to the clouds. I think we're around about 800 meters up, and temperature's massively dropped. But at this point, I'm quite appreciating it. I can see there's two hill walkers in front of me. I can see Simon. Can't even see him, he's so far behind. He's about behind, and it just feels so good to be able to do this, even though the jogging speed is maybe like only half a kilometre an hour faster than actually walking. And there's a lot of bits where you need to stop and figure out where you're going to put your foot, otherwise you get what I've got, one very muddy shoe, because if you're not paying attention you'll land in puddles like that. But yeah, it just feels so good to have fitness and the energy, and I put that all down to my pro-vegan lifestyle. All the fruits and veg and vegetables and stuff. However, what I would say is that on this holiday, although I've not been buying any meat because I'm with family members, it hasn't been totally vegan on this trip. As in, I've not been totally vegan. My purchasing has. All I've been buying is bananas, blueberries, apples, diluting juice. But you know, whenever the whole family's cooking big chili con carne, I'm not that kind of vegan that goes, I'm not eating with everyone else. But I think for the last 6 months, my vegan diet's definitely made me fitter, to the point where I can get to the top of this hill almost and still be at what I call a jogging pace. Feels brilliant. And to think, this time last year my wife was in labour and I was on all fours because I couldn't stand, because I'd blown my back out. So it's Logan, my 1-year-old's birthday tomorrow, and he left. So 1 year ago my wife had just given birth to him, and while we're walking from the delivery room to the labour ward, I had to be on hands and knees and be given gas and air because my back was in so much pain, even though my wife had just given a natural birth. I was like, yeah, my husband's in more pain than I am. So yeah, if you ever want to know what's more painful, natural birth or sciatica, sciatica wins every time. Now, next target spotted. He's over there on the downhill. Seems like he's got a red rucksack. Got to try and beat him. Now it's on these downhills which brother-in-law Simon totally humps me. He's like a what we call one of those Chamonix goats that can just like sprint downhill like this. I think my back or fear of injuring my back, any sharp like douche into my spine is a bit too scary for me. So I take the downhills, especially the technical downhills like this, super slowly. I'm a total pussy at this. I also think he does downhill mountain biking, so I think he's just got a better kind of ability to read the ground, to read the stones, what he's about to go over. Meanwhile, I'm still like totally learning what this is and what's a wobbly stone, what's a slippy stone, what's an angular stone, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, he'll totally catch up on me on this downhill bit. But yeah, so we've got a little bit of downhill and then straight back uphill over there. Oh yeah, just remembered what I actually started that little bit of video for. Was I was thinking, I think something like this maybe where having contact lenses would be good, because just now my glasses get A, sometimes steamed up, and B, covered in snot. Covered in sweat coming off my head and snot coming at my nose, and it's difficult to see. So maybe contact lenses would be good, but I also kind of get the idea that having the glasses in front of my eyes stops them from watering. So maybe if you're doing stuff around the top of hills like this, getting those do you not get glasses which have a yellow filter to them, which seemingly helps you have better contrast on the ground like this. I don't know whether that's actually just more for skiing rather than hill running, but I can understand why people who, even if it's not sunny, may want to wear glasses so they don't get like cold eyeballs and really wet eyeballs. What do you call it? Dripping eyeballs. And look, here he is, the gazelle. No, the goat, sprinting downhill like it's nothing. I'll have to hump him again on the uphill in a minute. Look at this gazelle-like, no, Chamonix-like feet sprinting downhill. Try and catch up with you. No. Yeah, no chance keeping up on the downhill. Path now, just a little bit more tough. There literally is not a path at this bit. Yeah, maybe we've just, yeah, there's a nice path that way. Screw the path, I'm going more hardcore. I'm gonna go the more aggressive way, straight uphill. Yeah, this is what like Buddhist monks would like train on. They'd come all the way up here and do their kung fu on these stones. Yeah, I'm totally a Buddhist monk. Looks like we've got a pro going downhill. Look at him sprinting with his doggy. Hello. Oh, look at you. You're a super fit dog, aren't you? Yes, you are. He's got some good downhill skills there. Don't know what he said. But yeah. Right, sprinting time. More cairns? That looks like a cairn advising her height. What I would say is this is not mountain bike friendly. Like, yeah, no chance. Or wheelchair friendly. Or baby on rucksack friendly. Yeah, exactly. Where's our... I was told there was a Swedish sauna up here with some beautiful women in it. Must be just around the next hill. Definitely Getting chilly up here now. There's quite a few people already up the hill. A bit of a wind as well, but look! Woo! That view! Ah! That's an awesome valley. Down to Ambleside even. Coniston water, that's what it is, Coniston water. And still got a little bit to go to the top, but I don't think the view is as awesome as this bit here. Ow! Definitely having to put the jacket on up at this bit. Very chilly. So that's 8.9 kilometers up to here, which is definitely the top, just filled with cairns. Let's see, total time 1 hour 45 minutes to get up to here, and this just seems like a cool plateau of just seeing awesome skyline around here. So 1 hour 45 minutes of running to get to the top. Time to give myself a good minute to enjoy it. Oh, that is good. Cool, and this is where I got to on my first night in the Lake District. Got to that cairn there, and that's when I was thinking, hey, I wonder what it'd be like to be over that bit. That's cool now to say I've done that, and this is on my way back down. So far 10 kilometers, so I think it's only like another 4 or 5 downhill. Downhill actually is where it's really, you feel it on your thighs so much more. Uphill, your butt and your hamstrings, your calves. Downhill, your thighs, because you're effectively doing eccentric contractions for every step that you're going down, because you're trying to slow yourself down, unless you go mental and just try and sprint it, but that will definitely end in broken limbs. So yeah, Fairfield run from Ambleside is pretty damn awesome, especially like you're not seeing the view here. Hold on, I'll show you the view. Oh.
This is where I was on the first night.
But at night time, and just now I'm here at only 12 o'clock lunchtime, and oh, look at this. So that's Grasmere down there. That's Easdale Tarn that I walked up to and did the video on the iPod. And yeah, so we've still got to run down that hill, around past that little tarn over there, down into Grasmere, back to the house. Easdale Tarn over there, and just so nice up here.
Ankle.
Yeah. There's usually a second one following behind. Is there another one? I think I got 8 seconds of that. I'm going to keep the GoPro out just in case there's another one. Oh yeah, here it comes. Look at that one, that's like an awesome thing. This is why you don't bring your drone. That is so low, we're above that. Anymore? No. Oh, and the last bit of this run, which is around about a 13.5 kilometre distance, is just very steep stepping stones back into the back of Grasmere, where you'll go to the Swan pub to go drink some beers. But this is not quite possible to be running down, especially when your thighs are absolutely destroyed from all the other downhills that you've done as well. So the best thing just now is to find a stream and go sit in that for 20 minutes. Ah!